Hello students, welcome to my channel. This session will be taking up percentage calculations. See, percentage calculations is very important because whether it is a quant question or it's a DI question, you will be doing huge percentage calculation, especially in quant, percentage profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest, mixers and allegations, and of course data interpretation. You do a lot of percentage calculations, right? So you should be good at percentage calculations. But before that, if you recall the discussion we had in the introductory video on speed maths, students, we spoke about the reciprocals, or the fractions and equivalent percentages. You should know the basic percentages also and their multiples. I don't want to repeat that here. I suggest, if you haven't watched that video, please watch that video first, wherein we discussed in detail about the prerequisites for you to be good in percentages, especially these fraction values and all that. I gave you the list there. Just for your reference, I'll give the list, but I'll not discuss these things here because it becomes repetition. So in case you can just, if you don't have the values readily in front of you, you can just take the screenshot, or you can write down, you can pause the video and write down before we start this particular session of percentage calculations, right? One by one, I'll roll down the slides. Just keep taking the screenshots or write down, please. Okay. These are the basic percentages, and then I need their multiples also. Right, this is everything I'm giving up to 100%. 1 by 7, 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7, 6 by 7, 7 by 7 becomes 100%, like that. You can take a snapshot of this, then go to the next slide. Again 1 by 8 and multiples, 1 by 9 and its multiples, 1 by 10 and its multiples. Right, take a screenshot, and then 1 by 11 and its multiples, right? So then finally 1 by 12 and its multiples, right? So I hope you have written down 1 by 11 and its multiples, or you have taken the screenshot, and then 1 by 12 and its multiples. Students, you have to be thorough with that. As I said, you watch the video, you will know what I have said there. Now coming to percentage calculation, there will be two types of calculations you get in percentages. One will be one type of calculation will be percentage value will be given, like I'll explain you. Let's take an example. Say 82% of 3645 is how much? This is one question. This is one kind of question. Second type of question will be, here you are given percentage, you are asked to find calculation. Second question will be, let us say 635 is how much percentage of, let's say 2745. I'm just giving a small example, right? So this is how you get questions, please. Here you are given percentage, you have to calculate the value and say how much it is. Here you are given 635 and 2745, you have to calculate how much percentage is. 635 is how much percentage of 2745, that is what is the question will be. Here 82% of 3645 is how much? We will take up this, students. What is 82% of 3645 means? 82 by 100 into 3645 if I take, see, you can always multiply. See, you can try to simplify and get the answer. You can say 2 50s, 2 41s, then again 5 10s, 5 7s 35, 14 5 2s 10, 5 9s. Multiply this, divide. It takes more time. See, 41 into 729, you have to multiply. It will take more time. That's why we'll not follow this traditional approach. Will not follow this traditional approach. Then how are we going to do differently? Let's see. Students, I'll tell you not just one approach. We'll discuss a few techniques. This I'll come back later. Now, 82% of 3645 means, students, you know what is 80% of a number? 80% of a number means, again, how you can do means, there are, again, how you can calculate 80% itself, I can tell you differently. How, you may ask me? What is 10%? Students, for any percentage calculation questions, you should be good at calculating 10%, 1%, 0.1% and all that. Suppose, tell me what is 10% of 3645? 10% means 1/10. As you see the fractions there, 1/10 will be 364.5. Suppose if I ask you 1%, 1 by 100, 36.45. Right? Or if I ask you 0.1%, 0.1 by 100 means 1 by 1000. 1 by 1000 means from right hand side, you should put the decimal after 3 places, 3.645. For any percent, any number, you should be able to calculate 10%, 1%, 0.1% comfortably. Right? So students, now once you do this, let me ask you one thing. What is 10% of 2745? 274.5. What is 1%? 27.45. What is 0.1%? 2.745. Suppose for 635, if I ask you, what is 10% of 635? 10% is 110, 63.5. 1% by 100, 6.35. 0.1%, 0.0635. Like that, you should be able to say 10%, 1% and 0.1% detailedly, right? So that's about 10, 1 and 0.1. Now let me come back to this. I said this 80% itself, I tell you in 2-3 different ways. I said one approach is this, students. 80%, 10% is 364.5. You can say 80% means into 8. What is into 8? See, 8 5 is 40, 8 4 is 32, 36, 8 6 48, 51, 8 3 is 24 plus 5, 29. Is that okay? Now students, 2916 I can say. Another way of doing this could be, this is one method, calculating 10% and doing it. Another method will be, students, you all know 80% is nothing but 4 by 5 fraction, you know, 4/5 of 3645. Right? So what happens? 5 7s 35. Come on, just now you said 5 2s 5 9s, 4 7 29. So how much it is? 2916. You can multiply 4 9s 36, 11 29, 2916. That's one thing. Students, another approach could be like this. Now, you know, 36, what is 100% of the number? 100% of the number means the number itself, 3645. Now, what is 10%? You said, students, just now you said 364.5. What is 20% of the number? 10% is 364.5 means 20% will be double of the number. What is twice of this number? See, you should be good at doubling the number, please. 362, 720, 4.59, 729. Yes or no? You can see 2 5 is 10, 264 is 128, 129, 729. Right? I repeat what I have done. 10% is 364.5. 20% means double of this. Double of this will be this. What is 100 minus 20? 80%. Right? What is this? You see, 29 plus how much is, might have watched the video on subtraction. 29 plus how much is 45, 16, 2916. This is another way you can calculate 80%. See how we have, I've told you 3 different ways. Calculate 10% and multiply with 8 to get 80%. 80% is nothing but 4 by 5. Calculate this and then calculate 120% and then subtract it. When I subtract 20% from a number, the entire number is equal to 100%. So when I subtract 20%, I get 80%. Right? This 20% again, there are 2 ways you can calculate. I said 10% is 364.5 into 2 is how much? Means 729 you are saying. Or somebody will say 20% is 1 by 5. 1/5 of 3645 means, you know, 5 7s, 5 2s, 5 9s you can say. Is that fine? This is how you can do it, students. Right? Next. Once you do 80%, you need whichever way you do, and then in fact I'll add one more thing, students. Students, you should be good at multiplication. I'll not, in addition and subtraction you should do in your mind. Multiplication you have to write on the paper, I accept it. But one multiplication you should not write on the paper, you should do in your mind and say into 2. Suppose if I have 87, I'll come back to this question later. 87 into 2, how much? 174. 174 into 2, if I ask you, 348. 348 into 2, 696. 696 into 2, 1392. Into 2, 2784. Into 2, 5568. Like that. Doubling a number you should practice, please. Let me ask you one more. 49. 49 into 2, 98. 98 into 2, 196. 196 into 2, 392. 392 into 2, 784. 784 into 2, 1568. Like that you should say. If you say that, students, It will help you. Now, for example, 20% is how much? Means 1 by 5, I said. Instead of dividing by 5, can I multiply with 2 and say by 10? 1 by 5 means can I say 2 by 10? What is 3645 into 2 means I can say 7290. 7290 by 10 is 729. See, but if I divide 3645 by 5, what is 1/5 of 3645 means? I said this 20% you can calculate 10% and 2. Another thing I said is 20% equivalent to 1 by 5. 1 by 5 of 3645 means you are saying 5 sevens 35. That's what you are doing here also. 5 sevens 35. Then you are saying 5 twos, 5 nines. But what I am saying is, students, instead of dividing by 5, you have a special multiplication technique for 5 students. 525, 125 in one of the videos you can watch. What I said for multiplication applies for division also. Instead of dividing by 5, I'll multiply. See, if I say into 2, what happens? It will be 2 5 10. Multiply this with 2 and then say by 10. By 10 means put a decimal. Into 2 will be 7290. By 10 means what? 729. Is it not easy? And one more thing, students. See here. This 80%, I'll tell you another thing. 10% is 364.5 you said. Right? What is 20%? 729. Doubling the number. See how I said that 364.5 into 2 means 360 into 2, 720. 4.5 into 2, 9, 729. 20% is 729 means what is 40%? Double of this. 700 2s 1400, 29 2s 58, 1458. If 40% is 1458, what is 80%? Double of this. 1400 2s 2800, 58 2s 116, 2916. If you can practice the double of the number in your mind, students, I can say 80% in my mind directly and say that also. Yeah, probably it may take some time for you to practice, but today it's for this. Even without that, I told you 3 different approaches for 80%. 10%, then multiply with 8 to get 80%, or use 4 by 5 and do it, or take 100% and minus 20, you are getting 80%. That is 80, but I want 82, another 2% I should add. See, whichever way you are getting the same 2916, please. 2916.0 means 2916, 29161. Now, what is 1%? Just now you said 36 point. Come on, please. 1% is 36.45. 2% means double of that. How much it is? 36 to 72. 0.45 into 9 will be 9. 72.9. It will be 2988.9. You got it or not? Right, students. Yes. This is how you can do it, please. One more thing. This is one thing. I tell you another thing, please. See, sometimes in your examination, when you are doing this, you may not require to do exactly till to the decimal point like this. Students, you can always say like this. 82% I am asking, what is the nearest fraction to 82% from the list I gave you? Can you recall 81.81% you have, students, there? What is 81.81%? From the list just now you have written down, can you just tell me? 9 by 11. So if I have to, instead of calculating 82%, if I have to calculate 81.81% of the number means 81.81% is nothing but 9 by 11. 9 by 11 of 36455. If I see, look at this. 11 3 is 33, 44, 34, 11 3 is 33, 15, 11 ones, approximately 0.4. So what you will say, 9 4s are 36, 9 1s 9, 12, 9 3 is 27, 28, 2 9, 82.6. That is 81.81% approximately. But I want 82% means how much more should I increase? 0.2% I should increase. What is 1%? You said 36.45. What is 0.1%? 3.6 means 0.2 will be close to what? Into 2 will be around 7. If I increase by 7, it will be around 2989 approximately. Like that. See, once you use a fraction like this, once you use a fraction, get too close to the required answer, then you always can guess the answer. You may not have to do exactly like this. Right, students? Okay, this is how you do percentage calculations, right? Now, let me tell you that 635 is what percent of 2745? 635 is how much percentage of 2745? You can actually pause this video and write down this and then come to this. 635 is how much percentage of 2745 means, students? If I take, let's say, usual traditional method, what you write? You write 635 by 2745 into 100. This is what you are expected to. Students, sometimes this may not get cancelled. Here also it may not get cancelled completely. You cannot afford to, suppose luckily for you, one 5 will go. Sometimes even that 5 will not go. Then what you will do, instead of 2745, suppose if I say 2741 and nothing get cancelled, then what you have to do, you will write like this, 635 into 100 and then divide this with 2745. I mean, now I agree 5 will go. If it is not getting cancelled, you do division like this. That will take too much of a time, students. We cannot afford to do like this. So then how are we going to do this? Let's see. What's my question? 635 is how much percentage of 2745? Is that right? Right. Okay. Let's see, students. Now, there are 2 or 3 approaches for this, please. One, students, strictly speaking, you are supposed to do like this. I agree with you. 635 by 2745 into 100 means this I cannot do the traditional method I said. But at least when you think of this, 627 and how many times, please? 604s are, you can see 604s are 2400, but it's a little more than that. 605s are 3000. That means this if I write in terms of this will be 1 by 4 to 1 by 5. It's between 1 by 4 and 1 by 5. 604s are 2400, but it's a little more than that. 605s are 3000, but it's less than that. So that means this fraction is between 1 by 4 and 1 by 5. 1 by 4 is what percent? 25%. 1 by 5 is what percent? 20%. So that means my answer is between 20 and 25%. Like that, when you see 2 numbers, students, without putting your pen on the paper, you should be able to estimate, I repeat, estimate your answer. I mean, in what range it is going to be. This is one way of estimation. Another way of estimation will be like this. What is 10%, students? 274. What is 20%? 272 is 540, but I got 630 means another 100 means. You said 10% is 270, maybe 5% is 130. So 20% is 530, but I want 630 means another 100 means probably another close to 5%. So that means my answer will be little more than 20, somewhere between 20 and 25. That's how you should estimate. 10% is 274, 20% is around 540. But I want 630 means another roughly another 100 means maybe another 10% cannot be, because another 10% will not, because 10% will be 270. I need only 100 gap means probably another 5%. So that means my answer is somewhere around 20 to 25%. Like that, you should estimate your answer, students, right? Once you estimate your answer, students, you can start like this. You know, you said it's a little more than 20%. You can see 1 by 4 to 1 by 5. 1 by 4 is 25%, 1 by 5 is 20% means my answer is between 20 and 25. Or when you say 10% is 270, 20% is 540, little more than 20% means you can start with 20% and then see how much more it will be. What is 20%? 10% is 274.5. 20% means into 2. What is 274.5 into 2? 272 is 540. 4.52 is 9. 549. Or 20% is 1 by 5. 5 5 is 25. 24. 5 4 is 20. 5 9s. 549 I got, but I want how much? I need 635. Students, 549 means how much should I increase to get 635 means, again, I said don't say 635 minus 549. 549 plus how much will be 635 is my question. If you remember the subtraction technique, I said subtraction by addition. If I add 51 to this, 549 means 51 more will be 600. I repeat, 51 more will be 600. But I want 635 means another 35. 51 plus 35, I need around 86. If I add around 86, I'll get this 635. But the question is, this 86 is going to be what percentage? Approximately. Don't do exactly. Students, 1% is 27.45. Approximately 1% is 27. 2% is 54. 3%, 27 3s. You should be good at powers of 3, I said. 27 3 is 81. So 3% will be 81 point something. So that means my answer will be close to 3%. Hence it will be around 23%. Like that you should say. You don't need to calculate exactly 23.1 or 23.2 kind of stuff. Not necessary, students. If you want, you can do it exactly also. I'll show you. 20% is 549. 1% is how much you said? Come on. 1% is 27.45. 3% means 27.45 into 3 means 345 is 135. 327 is 82.35. 23% is how much means 35. 9 plus 82 plus 49, 131. 631.35. I need 635 means another 3.6 I have to add. Students, you can see 1% is how much you are saying? Come on, 27. 0.1% will be 2.7. I need around 3 means a little more than 0.1%. My answer will be 23.1 something. But what I am saying, students, you don't need to do so close answers in the exam. Once you get 23, you know it should be a little more than 23. You can pick your answer. Only if problem comes when it is 23.1 and 23.2, which is very rarely you get. If you get both 23.1 and 23.2 are there, then I'll calculate 23% exactly. Then I'll see I'll add 0.1 and I'll add 0.2 and then see which is close. Right, students? So this is one approach. Another approach could be, students, you can see here 600 fours are 2400. 35 fours another 100 plus. So it will be 2500. It's 4 times. 600 fives will be more than 3000. 635 into 5 will be more than 3000. This is 2700 means it appears to be close to 4 times or 5 times. It appears this is close to 4 times. That means my answer will be close to 1 by 4 than 1 by 5. What is 1 by 4? I'll go to the next slide and show you. 635 is how much percentage of 2745? Students, if I take say my 635 by 2745 and I write it's close to 4 times, so that's why I'll go for 25%. 25% is 1 by 4. What is 1/4 of this? 4 6 are 24, 34 4 8s are 32, 25 4 6 686. But I want 635. 86 35, what is the gap? 35 plus 50 is 85. So it's around 50 plus. What is 1%? Approximately 27. 2% is approximately 54. So 23% will be approximately 632. 635 means my answer is a little more than 23%. Like that you should guess. One more approach, students. Now you know this answer is not close to 20 because 1 by it's not exactly 20, not exactly 25. Students, in the previous case you started with 20 and gone up to 23. In this case you started with 25 and come down to 23. Instead of you know your answer is between 20% and 25%. What you have done? You have started at 20 and going up, or you are starting at 25 and coming down. Instead, why don't you start in the middle itself if possible? How? Students, any fraction is there between 20 and 25? Yes, you have 22.22. 22.22. Students, if you look at 22.22, it is nothing but 2 by 9. If I have to calculate 22.22% of 2745 is how much? If I ask you, for example, I have to calculate, I'll substitute 2 by 9. So that's why what will be 22% of 2745? It is how close to 635? I'm trying to check. You have to estimate like this, students. 2 by 9 of 2745. 9 3s, 0, 9 5s, 610. Students, I need 635. But I got 610 means I need to add 25. 1% is how much, students? 27. But I need 25 means I have to add little less than 1%. So my answer will be close to 23.22. Or a little less than 23.22 means close to 23.2. I mean 1 or 2, whatever, it's approximately in the range of 23.2. Like this you should be able to estimate. I am using the word estimate repeatedly, students. You cannot afford to do exact calculation. See, I used one fraction, got too close to the required answer. Like say, they say in cricket language, the batsman should move his foot to close to the pitch of the ball so that he can play well. Similarly here, students, use a fraction, get close to the required answer, get the required answer. From there, you can estimate how much more should I add or how much should I subtract to get the required answer. The answer will be in what range. This is how you should estimate. Then only you can solve percentage questions. Because in one DI question, sometimes, students, you have to do multiple percentage calculations. You just cannot afford to. Spend so much time in doing exact calculation, right? So this is how different approaches you have to adopt in calculating percentage. See, I told you 3 methods here. I told some 3 or 4 methods for the previous question. So It's all about how you think differently. See, I can tell 4 examples, one method, but instead one question I'm just taking and trying to explain you different approaches. Is that fine, students? So now you can write down a few examples on your own and keep practicing them. And when we come to some of the quant and DI videos, I'll be using them in actually and solving them, right? Okay, students. So this is your percentage calculations, approaches to calculating percentages, different approaches, different how you can estimate and all that, right? Okay, students. So that's it for today. If you have any queries, you can always reach me at sr.gorantla1@gmail.com, or you can also reach me at srgorantla on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Thank you. We'll meet again in one more video.